Good morning. How is everybody doing? Happy Thursday. We made it to another day, Thursday. Trying to just adjust my camera. Since I have the dining room cleared off now in the dining room table, it's easier for me to just plop the camera here, sit down, and talk to you. I'm on my Kindle. And speaking of yesterday, I feel like I have a hangover. It was very, very exciting yesterday, as you guys know. I'm also planning on possibly going out a little bit today, just maybe walking around, play some numbers, and I want a churro. I'm in the mood. I want a Cinnabon churro. I really do. I like them. I really do like them. I have that with a cup of coffee, maybe just sit and relax a little bit. It's also supposed to rain. The sun was out this morning, but it's also supposed to rain this afternoon and into the night. Okay. Last night was I feel like I was at a big special event. I feel like I was at a big party, schmoozing with people. But I will read a statement that I did not read last night, but this was during the phone call segment of Bob Iger's, with the Q3 company earnings. And this is a big deal, folks. I know you guys, again, I know you go to the parks and, you don't think anything of it and you just pass your money off to this company. But there are some crap investments that they do. They really do. He's also looking into globally. We've connected with many partners globally. And, well, maybe that's your problem, okay? Kind of keep it over here on this end. I don't know much about the business field, so all I know is that something is really not right. Okay. Bob Iger, and I'm reading this off my Kindle. This is the article from WDW Magic. And I actually like them as well. Thank you. Thank you for this. This was at 4:48 p.m. This was posted yesterday after the fun announcements and everything. Disney CEO Bob Iger used his opening comments in today's earnings call briefly comment on the declines of Disney World. The declines at Disney World. Yeah, we're declining. You may think that park is so great and it's huge and it's a beautiful. It's not, folks. It's not. The numbers are in. Not many people are going. Not many people going to the resorts. The resorts numbers are also down as well. And as I stated to you guys yesterday, the Vacation Club. Now that's a big thing with them. The Vacation Club members. Numbers are down dramatically. There is a fall. Nobody's using their Disney Vacation Clubs to go down there. Personally, there's nothing really to go down there for. I'm going to be honest with you. Every time that I read something like this, the more and more glad I am to not go. We were supposed to be packed and ready to go for the next few weeks. We were supposed to go September 6th. We were supposed to be down there. But remember, I canceled. Some things happen for a really big reason, and I think I'm going to include this in one of my reasons. You see the decline at the parks, right? I had almost like a tiff with someone during another vlogger's in their comment section, and I was like, what the hell? Because the guy goes, oh, what are you on? Remember I stated this to you guys last week? The parks are always full. What are you on? No, they're not. They're not. Here's the numbers. They're not. What are you on that you don't see this? Okay? So that's it. Okay. CEO Bob Iger used his opening comments, and we heard the whole entire phone call yesterday. That's why I watched this. This was a big deal. Iger noted by the way, I'm having coffee. I'm having pumpkin spice coffee. I cracked open the pumpkin spice. Iger noted that there has been a softer performance at Walt Disney World from the prior year, coming off of what he described as a highly successful 50th anniversary celebration. Really? I don't know what celebration he went to, but that, and I'm going to say it now that it's over, it absolutely sucked. It sucked. And again, Disney fans, Disney people who go, oh, it was wonderful, it was great. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Okay? Stop the dreaming. This is why I can't talk to anybody, because you guys are crap. You really are. Okay. As previously mentioned by Igor, he said, now here we're going to, and that's, everybody said it yesterday too, he keeps mentioning the COVID. As previously mentioned by Igor, he said that the post-COVID pent-up demands continue to level off in Florida. Local tax data shows evidence of some softening in several major Florida tourism markets. Well, I got news for you. If you're mentioning, underlining here with the Universal, you're lying, because Universal's numbers are good. They're good. They are tolerable. They're holding their own. Okay? That's like a right out lie right there. Okay, I don't know who you're talking to, but you ain't talking to any of us. And strong dollar, and the strong dollar is expected to continue tapping down international visitation in the state. Okay, let's just read this. Let's recap this one more time. As previously mentioned by Igor, he said that past COVID pent-up demand continues to level off in Florida. Local tax data shows evidence of some softening in major Florida tourism markets, and the strong dollar is expected to continue tapping down international visitation to the state. I don't know who you're trying to convince, dude. You ain't convincing, let's see, many of us. Igor continued that the Walt Disney World is still performing well above pre-COVID levels. 21% higher in revenue and 29% higher in operating income compared to the fiscal 2019, adjusted for the Star Cruiser acceleration depreciation. We're still talking about the Galactic Star Cruiser, okay? He's probably not going to let that go. That right now seems to be his main excuse. That and still with the COVID. So everybody yesterday also on the YouTube channel was like, he's still pulling out from 2019, which 2019 is over. Can we just move forward? We're supposed to move forward, okay? So he could use all the excuses he wants. The numbers are there. They suck. Disney World right now sucks. Let's get it out in the open, okay? Finally, Igor said that Disney continues to see positive guest experience ratings in the theme parks, including Walt Disney World, and positive indications for guests looking to book future visits. This includes strong demand for the newly returned annual passes. I got news for you. Your annual passes are still available. None of them sold out. Nobody is crazy on the phone trying to get the passes. Not even when they went on sale that day. Could we just stop the BS talk? Could we just stop it? Because none of this is true. And during the phone call, if I swear I should roll this back and play the whole conversation back, because I could do that. He must have mentioned the word optimistic about 9 million times. We are optimistic that this will happen. Yes, we are optimistic for this future, and we are optimistic for this one. That is a very famous word for somebody that is BSing us. Okay, that is true. I call BS on it. Okay, as you can see. You see it. You guys who are down there, you guys go to the parks, you experience it. Now, again, the rose-colored glasses go on, and you guys don't see past anything. But I want to know where my money is going when I pay them for something. I would like to know. And the experience that we are getting. And you, come on, you guys are not getting the experience. And it's showing. I mean, when the Disney Vacation Club, you have to understand, a few years ago, like after the pandemic, the numbers went up. You guys are paying property tax down there. You're paying like over $2,000 a year in property tax for something that you're not even down there for now. You're paying for property that you're not even down there for. What? How are you guys pulling that off? Don't you even care that money is being wasted? They're getting the money, but yet the numbers aren't showing. You're paying them money for things that you are not even there for and that you own. But yet, when you give them the money to secure yourselves that you aren't even down there for, that money is not even being shown in the fiscal numbers. So they should be doing a hell of a lot better than what the numbers show. But they're not. So where is it going? Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So that's what he said. Okay. So I'm going to repeat that last line one more time. Finally, Igor said, Disney continues to see positive guest experience rating in the theme parks. Where? Your numbers aren't there. There's nobody in the parks. Don't give me the crap. I see it. I see it. This includes strong demand for the newly returned annual passes. No, nobody is strongly demanding them. Certain days are also going to be added. I don't know. Certain days are also going to be added to the annual pass holders right now for the month of August. This I also heard. Disney Plus. Disney Plus has its own crap problems. Disney Plus is also, a word of warning, they're also going to be going up in price. I think it's like a whole $3, which everybody thinks that is ridiculous. Okay. I pay for, well, my husband pays for the yearly. And I have to, when I went on the account on the TV, it doesn't show me as far as what package that I have. They are going to be showing different tier packages for Disney Plus. They're going to be revamping this. Okay. So you're also going to get like something like commercial-free crap, which I thought we already have commercial-free crap. I don't understand that. But whatever they are finagling, get ready. Because Disney Plus is not, you will be seeing some changes with it, besides the price going up. All right? I think that's ridiculous. TV shows, the shows that they're putting out are absolute crap. We know this. All right? Guardians of the Galaxy 3, by the way. I do plan on watching that at least a few more times and probably sit crying my eyes out like I did in the movie theater. I think it's a great movie. And they claim Guardians of the Galaxy didn't do good either. I thought it did better than Indiana Jones. I thought it did way better than Elemental. But again, the numbers are here, guys. The numbers are here. It's ridiculous. This guy is solely delusional in what he's talking about. Solely delusional. This picture here, 50th anniversary celebration. Well, anyway, this is like one of the pictures that they post on the website, okay? That does not look like it does now. I watch every morning, a YouTube channel called Rope Drop, and they're live at Disney World. Today, they're live at the Magic Kingdom. Not at like 9:30 in the morning when I last, because they're still on now. 9:30 in the morning, I kind of ended it. And the thing with that is that It's a Small World ride is completely shut down. Why? There's a lot of rides, there's a lot of things that are not open even at the 9:30 mark. Why are they not open? You have people walking around like they're zombies with probably nothing to do. And again, the park is not full. So even at 9:30 in the morning, which Magic Kingdom is usually the most popular. We all know it as the most popular park. So why isn't it now? Where is everybody? Don't tell me the crap at the school, all right? I already have an answer for that. Okay, kids went back to school down there, yeah. But when I used to go down there, even though kids are at school in Floridian land, you did have people from other countries. You have people from coming all over the United States and outside the country coming. Those parks, as I remember, every year, were always filled, even with Floridian children in school. So it is not showing now. Come on, people. Come on. Dates sporadically for the not-so-scary Halloween have been selling out. Here, sell out there. So there's still quite a few dates that are left that you can still get tickets for. Still unheard of. Christmas party. Nobody's even mentioning the Christmas party dates. Nobody's even mentioning the Christmas party tickets that are all still available. I keep up with these things, so I watch. Totally ridiculous. This man is delusional. Now, we pay yearly subscription for the Disney Plus. I need to sit and discuss this with my husband because what I want to do is to go into the account and see if I can take off the yearly subscription and not even do a monthly. Let the yearly subscription run out to where it doesn't renew, and then just kill it from there. You know what? I know I'm going to have a problem with this with my husband. My husband does not really watch it as much as I do. I do watch it because I feel that sometimes I feel the need to watch it because we're paying for it. So why not, why not use it? I know people that buy things that don't use it, as much. But now, September 6th, Little Mermaid will be available to stream on Disney Plus. So I will actually sit and watch that. Yeah, I have to find out when my subscription. I need to sit and discuss this because I'm going. Some things are going to have to be, if Disney's adjusting, so will I. And your numbers ain't matching what numbers that we would have liked to have seen, and that's a problem. Things go beyond other things. We were happy, and I'm still happy. I'm still happy, however, that Chapek is out. I'm sure we're still happy that Chapek is out. But when Igor took over, I had a sense, and I think many others had a sense of this is going to be a real good thing. This is going to be a good thing. We're going to start snapping back to the way we were, and this and that. And you know what? Here's a year later that Chapek has been in, and no changes as far as the goodness is concerned. Okay, he's worried about now the Galactic Star Cruiser experience. Now you have a building that's not being used, so now that's more property. Why don't you just open it to all guests? Can you just make a maybe small experience for all guests? I mean, I know there's a hotel involved in there, so, but you know what? You were charging people $9 million a night, so you know what? You got what you deserved on that one. None of us thought that was a good idea. I mean, it's like the room in the castle, in the Magic Kingdom castle. You have that room. Nobody even mentions that room anymore. Does anybody still rent from that room? Because there is a hotel room in there. I mean, does that, that's not even mentioned anymore. It is just unbelievable. Am I still happy that Chapek is out? Yeah. But Igor came in, and just think of this. Igor came in, he is solely there to see and to evaluate people to become the next in line, to be the next successor, to be the next CEO, okay? Somebody brought up a real great point yesterday. He's in here a little over a year now. So you were supposed to look for this. Why ain't you leaving? Because we all figured it out. Nobody wants this job. You're in there over a year. Nobody wants this job of CEO. D'Amato, whatever his name, the skinny toothpick guy that wears all the skinny clothes. How come he's not picked? How come this is not happening yet? Makes you wonder. And it makes me wonder. And I'm sure it's making all the stockholders wonder as well. So things are not getting done as what they should have been. Now, I love the fact that, and I'm going to throw this in everyone's faces. The park reservations aren't going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Well, next year, park reservations are being dropped. So this was one of the reasons why I got excited, and I'm going to repeat that, to book for next September and drop this September. So that's why I did that. So I'm hoping between now and when I leave for Florida that something else will change. Bring back certain things to entice people to go to your parks. It may take a while, but if you fight enough for it, it should even itself out just a little. I also heard of, and I don't know, I can't find any information on it as I was looking. I can't find any information as far as Universal. If anybody can enlighten me on this, Universal, the salaries for Universal is supposed to go up. They went up an increase of $25 an hour, up to $25 an hour. I can't seem to find that. The only articles I find was still from like a few years ago. So nothing really comes up new, unless I could maybe go under Universal's thing. But I also understand, like with Universal's quarterly earnings and their numbers are okay, even with all that construction that they're doing. And Disney, Iger was asked a question yesterday also, that do you think that the parks such as Epic Universe, do you think that the situation with those parks are hurting Disney? And of course, Iger come out and says, no, oh no, we're very optimistic in what we are doing, and there's that word again. So I feel like we were listening to a 14-year-old kid with hopes and dreams of something that most likely, you know how kids are, that probably won't happen in their little pea-brain minds at that age. I felt like we were listening to a 14-year-old kid yesterday. This is going to happen, we're going to make this happen, we're going to try this, and the illusion that you had the 50th anniversary celebration, that was so wonderful. I don't know what was so wonderful. People went down there to buy your cups, your popcorn buckets, and go home. They were at Magic. I think the best day that they had was opening day for the 50th. That was like the only day. Let's say like the next day it died out. That's what I can gather from that. That's what I had watched. Everybody was buying merchandise and then they went home. Oh my God. Anyhow, what do you guys think about this? Let me know. But I just wanted to read to you the partial of the answers that Iger had for yesterday. Okay. So this is like Disney's own survey is a list of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary shortcomings. So that's a lot from that. I like this website also, wdwmagic.com. So, all right, people, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It is 10:25. I don't know if I want to go out. I'm debating. I'm really not on the level of feeling that great, but maybe I wanted to go out and get some air, if there is any. I will try. Let's see. It's like it was such a great day yesterday. And that's what it is also with my autoimmune disease. Like, again, you have a great day and then all of a sudden you go downhill. I think it was the excitement for yesterday that's causing me to drain today. It's like a drain. But I deal with it. All right, people. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Happy Thursday. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Love to all. Bye-bye.